Hello, today we are going to discuss about troubleshooting network, how to troubleshoot a network. So here in this we will learn about what is a troubleshooting and the various steps which involve in troubleshooting processes, like finding the problem, finding the cause of the problem. Then we have to make the plan to tackle that problem, and after making the solution to the problem we have to check the functionality of system, and then at last we have to documentation about all the details of the problem. So let's discuss about these in detail. So first we will discuss about the troubleshooting. So here, what is troubleshooting? Troubleshooting is a method of finding the cause of a problem and correcting it in a network. So the troubleshooting is used to find a problem cause, and we have to define a definite solution to that problem. So the goal of the troubleshooting is to get the equipment back into the operations. So this is a very important job because the entire production operations or the organization works may depend upon the troubleshooter's ability to solve the problem quickly and economically. So here we will discuss about the steps which involve in the troubleshooting problem. So here the first step is we will find the problem. Finding problem by getting information from the users, identifying symptoms, and recalling if any change happen in the network. So here we have to find the problem in a network where problem occur in a we have to find the problem, which is a big task. So it tells how big the problem is, that is it covers the entire organization or a small section of organization. So we have to gather the information from the users, we have to identify their symptoms by logging into the system, and we have to recall that if any change happen in a network, like any recently change made in the network link or any, we have move the networks to the another place. So we have to analyze this problem to find a problem. We have to analyze this information to find a problem. The next is we have to use a multiple approach to find a big problem individually. So we have to assign a multiple approaches individual to a person to find a big problem. Then we have to make the documentation of the cause of the problem. Then finding the cause of the problem, then we have to document it, why this problem occur. Next we have to consider multiple approaches while tackling problem, such as top to down approach or divide and conquer. So to solve this problem we have to make the approaches, like we have to do the top to down approach of the OSC model. Like we have to analyze the device on the base of application layer, presentation layer, session layer, transport layer, network layer, and the data link layer, and the physical layer. Or in divide and conquer rule, we have to divide the functioning of the device, and then we have to analyze the problem in that node. In next step we have to test the finding cause, that they are real or not, by analyzing the documents. And then when we find the cause of the problem, then we have to begin the next step, that we have to make the plan to tackle this problem. And if this problem is not handled by us, then the job must be assigned to the other authorities. Like if a problem is in a server room and the person doesn't have access to that server room, so the job must be assigned to the that authority which have the access to the servers. So here then we have to make a plan to properly resolve the problem, and while resolving time, think about the effect to the network. So take example, like there is a faulty router in the network which make the network slow down. So here we have to remove that router for some time so that we can check it and make a correct functioning of it. So at that time the network will slow down, so we have to think about the effect to the network if we remove that router from the network. So then we have to implement the solution on network problem before the problem become intense or serious. So if make any damage to the organization, we have to solve this problem quickly. The next is after troubleshooting the network, we have to check the system that is functioning properly or not, and after applying we have also to apply preventive measure that this problem will not occur in the future. And if it occurs, then we have to do the proper documentation about these finding causes about the problem, then what solution we apply on these problems, and the solution of the result that we applied over this problem, so that for the future reference. So if this problem occur again in the future, then we doesn't have to check the long, we doesn't go for the long procedure, we will just apply the solution to this problem. So this is all about troubleshooting. Thank you.